Connecticut's only all-weather show. This is First Alert Weather Extra.
Several people were injured after a tornado devastated a town near Dallas, Texas this week. This comes after several days of a severe storm outbreak that has terrorized the Midwest and South. Your reporter Ivan Rodriguez has the latest.
Y'all pray for everybody in Mineral Wells, Texas, guys. It's crazy out here right now.
Tuesday night, a tornado ripped through Mineral Wells, Texas, about 80 miles west of Dallas.
This is the first time that I've seen or known about this magnitude of destruction in this community.
A total of 5 people were injured and taken to the hospital, and several people were treated for minor injuries on the scene, according to the city's fire chief.
First and foremost, I think we are most grateful for no loss of life in this event yesterday. When you see the destruction that's here.
Multiple homes and a wide swath of the industrial area were damaged.
We've had multiple homes severely damaged and some people are displaced. We're going to get through this and, whatever we can do to assist them and help them.
Tuesday's storms also brought massive hail up to grapefruit size near Godley, Texas, while stones up to tennis ball and baseball size pummeled Springfield, Missouri, damaging vehicles and knocking down power poles. In southern Oklahoma, a possible tornado shredded buildings, including some mobile homes, and significantly damaged power lines. I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.